Tonight, an update to the deadly shooting at the Mall of America. A SWAT team arrested 5 people today for their involvement in the shooting that killed a 19-year-old last night. Multiple agencies executed a search warrant this morning in St. Louis Park, where 2 adults and 3 juveniles were taken into custody. Bloomington police say that they are confident the shooter is among that group, an 18-year-old. However, they are not ruling out other shooters were involved.
We are fairly confident that we do have the person who was responsible for murdering the victim in custody. We're also still trying to determine if there was another shooter involved in this, and we're still trying to continue working through that. But one of the shooters we do have in custody.
Hodges says that it is the second homicide in the mall's history. The first was a domestic shooting in the 90s. According to police, the shooting, that was a stabbing that happened actually in the 90s, to correct ourselves there. Now, according to police, there was an altercation that started inside the Nordstrom store on the first floor around 7:50 p.m. last night. The victim was shot multiple times and died from his injuries. This is meaning heartbreak over the holidays. Tonight, the family confirmed with KARE 11 who the shooting victim was, and his name was Johntay Hudson. His family spoke exclusively with our Devon Raming tonight.
Well, Morgan, as many families are finalizing Christmas plans tonight, the family of 19-year-old Johntay Hudson is planning a funeral as they try to make sense of this tragic loss.
Janaya Hudson.
For 22-year-old Janaya Hudson, life will never be the same.
I just try to act like he's still here.
Now left foot.
Without her brother, 19-year-old Johntay Hudson.
He was funny, sometimes quiet. Like, everybody loved him. He was a people person. He was trying to get his own place and apply for college.
Dreams cut short for a man who police say was shot and killed at the Mall of America Friday night.
He was supposed to go to the mall to find like a sweater to go with his shoes to go to his friend's birthday that night.
Police say Hudson was one of several young men who got caught up in a physical altercation just moments before he was shot multiple times.
At first, I just hoped like it was just like a minor bullet wound or something. I didn't think that nothing too serious about it until like they said they were trying to find a pulse. So I just assumed the worst, but I was hoping for the best.
While his connection to the men involved is unknown, his sister says there were friend groups he was trying to avoid.
People he hang out with, yeah, not with him. They got stuff going on, but he was trying to get away from all that.
And yet, tears flow for another life lost to the streets.
Like y'all say, y'all part of the streets. Street code is you don't do that stuff around families, like kids at that.
As calls for change on both sides of the tragedy speak to the sad reality countless families continue to live.
It should not be happening in a mall where there's children, people shopping.
Stay away from the wrong crowds, because the wrong crowds is going to lead you to destruction.
Now, Hudson's sister says she hopes everyone involved in her brother's death is held to the fullest extent of the law. The family has set up a GoFundMe page to assist with funeral expenses. If you'd like to donate, we have a link in this story on our website. Morgan.
All right. Thanks, Devon.